This is the Merc. That's the Merc.
At Tha Shadoz.
Y'all know what we mean. That's the Merc.
We got some shoes called Chickens. Our cousin designed chicken.
Yo, chicken. You better. These chickens, man.
I don't like them. Dude got pink shoes, man.
They lit, man. They lit for the people that you gotta be abstract. It's the only way you can wear that. Huh? That's with my stash. Right, shout out to Weezy for that one.
All right. First topic today is spirituality, and he's gonna kick that off. You got the topics, right?
Yeah, I do. One thing I really wanted to talk about that was been on my mind and on my heart is fear. Fear. You know?
Fear.
Why is fear a hindrance to you moving forward in your spirituality, your physical world, and moving forward in any aspect of life? Why is fear hindering us? You know? And I was thinking about it on...
Hold on. What do you mean?
Yeah, I was
by fear hindering us in fear. Explain it for make it make sense.
Yeah, you're right. Let's start at the basic level. What is fear?
I guess you've been afraid.
Yeah.
There's something bad that's going to happen, which is a negative thought. Right.
Yeah, matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? Live fear definition. We're going to read this live. It's an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. Be afraid, as likely to be dangerous, painful, or threatening. Very key words that they use in that definition.
It's all negative connotations, negative feelings. Pain is a negative feeling. It's the opposite of pleasure.
It's maybe we associate fear with something unpleasant. The word fear goes with everything unpleasant. Mm-hmm. You notice that? Pain, losing life, threatening, some fear of physical or torment that's going to happen to your body. And that's what we fear. So that's a good foundation.
It is. And fear can also creep up in your mind with the battlefield that can occur within your mind. So you have to be mindful of your negative thoughts, which are the root of some type of fear. If it's the opposite of positive, it is negative. And if it's negative, if you really be real with yourself, it goes back to a fear. That's why you're having a conversation in your mind in the first place, because you don't want the negative, or you're used to the negative, and you only know that. So you're like, watch this going to happen, watch that going to happen. And it's really hard for a lot of people from certain impoverished neighborhoods, poor neighborhoods. So
I would agree with that. And fear to me,
it's because you already had a PTSD of not getting what you need or what you see, different struggles and traumatic experiences that could happen there. Yeah.
Fear to me, it's like putting a brick on top of a flower that's trying to grow. It stops the progress of anything that's trying to bring life or come out of something. Fear is the opposite of, let's say, instead of fear, we have courage, we have strength, we have faith. Those things bring out something. Fear to me is trying to stop that something from coming out. It's like a constant push to push something down, and faith and everything is a constant push to push something up. So when we have fear, we're fighting against ourselves.
And I guess this is a prelude to a topic I was going to bring up on the music portion of the show, where when you are having those self-thoughts, those self-talks of, how they say you got a negative devil right here and a positive devil right here, if you get too positive, sometimes we have seen people say, I am this, I am that, to the point that they're prideful. We're going to dig very deep into that.
You know what? That comes, because that all ties together. You're right, that ties together.
Is balanced. That's where the proverb comes into play about a little here, a little there. Here a little, there a little. Or too much of anything is a transgression. So if you're doing these affirmations and you're not having the basis of what the realistic situation is, for example, in Cassidy, and you just pumping yourself up constantly and constantly and constantly to the point you become prideful. You don't really think of what is the reality of the situation. So we'll get into that.
I was trying to wrap you into it, but you just I was
really
like,
wasn't feeling the topic of fear.
But it's a developing topic because fear leads into what I was going to say, which is a certain amount of arrogance. Why are you always arrogant? I know a lot of arrogant people, and I was saying, yo, why are we being this way? Do we just think we're this? Do we just elevate ourselves so much into this high level that we're just like, oh my God, I'm this, I'm that? No, it's a fear of not being that. You probably happen to you. Who knows? And you say, you know what? I'm never going to be that type of image of myself ever again. So I'm going to always say, I'm the shit. Nobody can fuck with me. Or you psyching yourself up, but it gets to a point that you're not psyching yourself up no more. You believe in that shit. You think you're the greatest thing ever because you know that you're not.
He is absolutely right with that. And
it ties in.
You might want to keep it in there. Maybe someone will understand it. But if it sounds funny, y'all can just please, chop that part out.
But what's your thoughts about that? Arrogance.
You can chop this part out too. Arrogance is very important. It's a very important topic because
y'all know some arrogant people out there?
I do.
I do. And it's a difference. It's
a difference between
confidence and cockiness.
Yeah.
And everybody's been saying that. No, I'm not cocky. I'm just confident. No, it's you know what you're doing. It's a balance. And when you cross that line, you know you're there. You know you're there. You know you need to dial that shit the fuck back in. Because once you get cocky, it gets to a point of being prideful. And when you get prideful, that's a very, very dangerous place to be. Because when you at that place, the gates are open for you in a negative way. It's almost like you're saying to the universe, you're saying to the creator, you're just throwing some spit up there. And guess what? They're going to spit right back down at you.
That's why I said what I said about the affirmations. When you examine an arrogant and prideful person or a cocky person, they all shooting out a lot of affirmations. That an affirmation is something where you start with I am. I am.
Yeah.
And you act as if I am or I apostrophe am.
That's why people are attracted to it in a sense.
Yeah, but you can get so worked up in it that you see the root of it. Let's go back down to the basis. Every human being can make affirmations, and affirmations are very positive. But if you have a negative affirmation or affirmation that's positive, but your soul is still wicked, God's going to humble you. He's like, how did you get knowledge of my gift to use it pridefully, negatively, wickedly? So here's the thing. If you have to do affirmations, you also need your soul, your spirit to be clear.
That's why it's always
humble yourself.
It's always a bad proverb about a prideful person.
Yep,
in every fucking culture, religion is a bad proverb because it brings down those curses on your head. It just does. I don't care if it doesn't happen today or tomorrow or it happen a week or a month later. It can happen years later, but it happens.
You got to let go of your anger.
It's scary. It's a very scary thing.
Past. You got to come to the point where you let go of that fear because the pain is gone. Whatever caused you to be that way, bitterness is gone. And then you start to do your affirmations. But if you start doing affirmations because you want to show somebody up, you want to get back at them, you want to, just front on somebody, flossing your jewelry and stuff.
And let's get clarification.
Then you're gonna
confidence.
End up falling.
We gotta get them clarification. Because confidence is fine. Because confidence is rooted in a sense of acceptance that you're favored, and acceptance that you love who you are. You know, cockiness is just all inclusive to one, you. And that's a scary place to be. But a lot of times with certain things that develops into that prideful and cocky person, it's because of a past trauma or some type of pain.
Stuck.
I did get stuck because it was very important to me to say. It's because of a past pain, you know, that we're getting stuck in this type of radical behavior. Because it is radical.
Yeah.
It is radical, and it's a form of disorder. It's a disorder within the person because it seems to develop and consume that person.
I was about to say, I do not know what word you was looking for, Mark.
Consume.
I don't.
When a person is consumed by a certain amount of that dark energy, you see it, you feel it, and it just irradiates the room. And it's appealing to watch because you know when that fall happens, it's going to be amazing. That's what everybody watched it for.
Yeah, they're not watching for positive things at that point.
No.
Because you're shooting out that energy. When
And
you're shooting out that energy.
That's real shit.
When you're shooting out, people can't see it, but they can feel it. So they're like, I see you, I see what you're saying, man, I feel you. I'm like that too. But I'm not feeling it for some reason. It's not pure. It's negative.
And when they're shooting out that
beams,
when you're shooting out that energy, everybody's shooting that.
Opening your mouth.
They're shooting right back at you. I hope something happen. Oh, this might be the night. I don't know. I don't know. He could, but I don't know. It's always that energy shooting right back at you.
So a good example, since we've been talking about this, they had talked about Cassidy and how he was talking all this shit about, he's going to, kill it on these battles and stuff. And they said he just came there and it's like, no one didn't, he was prideful basically. He didn't have a humble approach. He didn't observe his surroundings.
Did you see the battle?
I saw the very first one that he got ripped up on.
Watch the whole, the new battle against Arsenal. I didn't watch that one.
I don't need to watch anymore after that. I was like, something not right with the brother.
Yeah.
He's milking it, which is cool.
Yeah, you get your money. Get your money. Get your money. Get your chicken, right?
That's cool.
Get your money for real.
People criticizing them now because
that energy that was shot off.
Yeah.
It's coming right back at you. Yeah. It's coming right back at you. It's like, man, they're not looking to see you succeed. Mayweather has been going for a long time with that energy. He hasn't lost yet. But you don't know what's going on with him at life because I don't know. They every time because he shoots off that energy and he never lost per se because he's 50-0 or 51-0. I'm not sure of his record, but he never lost a fight. But he's losing in the sense of everybody always talking about how he can't read, things of that nature. It's an embarrassment that goes along with him that he's stupid. So that energy is trying to reply back to him. And it's dangerous.
So just to wrap this up, man, you have to know what is in your heart before you start making affirmations. Are your affirmations confident or are they prideful, conceited, cocky, arrogant? So just be careful. The type of affirmations that you put out in the world, you're going to receive that same energy back.
For sure.
You can get what you want, affirming things, but the energy also comes right back at you the same way you affirmed it.
Yeah, that's watch out for the reflection, because the universe, the way the world is, the way the spirit is, the spirit realm, it reflects what you give it. No matter how you try to hide it, how you try to bend it, it reflects what it sees. Remember that, it reflects. It's a mirror. That's a reason why mirrors are so spiritual, so different. It reflects. That's what this universe is. It's dimensions, and they reflect one another in different ways, but they reflect. So let's be careful.